I wish someone told me, I'm sorry, but if you know that you don't want to know about this stuff, please just click out right now. But if you want to know, please keep watching, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Hey guys, if it's your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Rita. I'm a Lagos-based YouTuber. I'm a mom, a C-section mom. I had my daughter via C-section. If you're a returning subscriber, hey besties, welcome back to the channel. So today we want to talk about 5 things I wish I knew before having a C-section. So if you're planning to have a C-section or you just want to know, please keep watching while we get right into the video. The first thing is the pee bag they put into your vagina. Yes, they'll put a pee bag into your vagina early morning before your surgery or the night before your surgery. Yes, it doesn't hurt, it is just uncomfortable. I wish someone told me that. I would have not been gathering my tears when I saw them bringing like a syringe that they want to use to insert, and I was already gathering my tears that I want to cry. I planned I was going to cry a river. I wish someone told me that it is not painful. It is not painful, girl, it's just uncomfortable. That is it. I wish someone told me, I'm sorry, but if you know that you don't want to know about this stuff, please just click out right now. But if you want to know, please keep watching, because I'm going to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. I know I'm saying this because of my next point. I wish someone told me about that sewing back up is very, very painful. Like after the C-section is done, yeah, when they are sewing you back up, most especially the last part, I wish someone told me that it is very, very painful. You are going to feel it. You will not feel when they're showing like the first, second, third, fourth layers or thereabouts, but the last one, most especially towards the end, you're going to feel it. And when they're transferring you from the operation table to the thing that is going to wheel out of the operation room, yeah, you're going to feel it. It's not going to kill you though, but it's painful. But it's a pain that you can take. Let me put that word so that you not be too scared. It's a pain that you can take. It's that kind of pain that, I thought this thing is not supposed to pain at all. I'm not supposed to feel anything. Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. But when they're cutting you up, you're not going to feel anything. I also wish someone told me that feeling feverish, as in when you're feeling so cold and shivering, like seriously shivering, is normal. I wish someone told me that. I would have not been scared. My husband would have not been scared. My friend Laura would have not been so scared, because after the surgery I started shivering uncontrollably. I wish someone told me that that was normal. It's just a side effect of the drug leaving your body. I wish someone told me that. And I wish someone also told me that it doesn't last for so long. It will last, it depends on the type of body that you have. Some persons last for just 20 minutes, some 30, some 45 minutes, some 1 hour. Mine lasted for about an hour. The lady before me lasted for about 30 minutes. So I wish someone told me that it is normal, and someone told me the time duration, so I can just have it in my head that this is what is going to happen. I wish someone told me that yes, you're going to shake, like as if no, you are, like you feel extremely cold. That is normal. There is nothing wrong with you. I wish also someone told me that no matter how much pain you feel working the first 24 hours, you should still do it, because once you take that first step, it's not going to be painful. I wish someone told me that once you take that first step, once you're able to lift yourself from that bed, that is the end of the pain that you're feeling. Take that first step, that 21st 24 hours, your pain will be like, it works like magic. It will help with your blood flow, it will prevent clotting, it will help you to move as if nothing happened. It's just that first step that it is just your imagination of how am I going to stand up. How once you just take that first step, you know that there's nothing there. I wish someone told me that, I would have not been so scared and crying my eyes out at the ICU. So now I'm telling you, I wish someone told me that you will still bleed after a C-section. I assume that you're not going to have like that vaginal bleeding. You know, people that give birth vaginally, they do bleed. You will not bleed as much as someone that gave birth through their vagina. Yes, you're not supposed to bleed as much. It's very little. You just like, because I think they'll clean your womb before they sew you up. So you're not supposed to bleed as much, but you will still bleed. I wish someone told me that, because I assumed I was not going to bleed. They are taking the baby out, so what is blood doing there? You will still bleed. I wish someone told me that. Also, my next point, I wish someone told me that you might not have your C-section at the scheduled time. Now, if your C-section is supposed to happen by 8, you might not have it at that 8, because they will have to, most especially, you know, there are two types of C-section. There's emergency and then there's elective. Elective is when you choose to have C-section. You pick a particular date and time when you want to have a C-section. So the hospital is expected to do emergency surgeries before the elective surgeries. So if you pick 8, if there's an emergency surgery, they will have that surgery before yours. So I wish someone told me that you shouldn't focus on that time that you think you're going for that your C-section, because most times that's not the case. Most times there is always emergency surgeries. I don't think I've met anybody, unless maybe you're giving birth at a hospital where they don't have lots of pregnant women. Maybe you're the one that's giving birth to a child that day, yeah. But most of the time, you will not have your C-section at the scheduled time. So put that in mind and don't be worried, don't be too anxious. I know you want to see your baby, but don't be too anxious. You will still have it that day, but not exactly that time that you choose. I also wish someone told me that having a diet coke can help with the headache that might come after a C-section. Now, if you're having a C-section and then when they're tearing you up, you move your head, or when you're having a C-section, you move your head, or you lift your, sorry, you don't move, because I think you can move your head left, right, but me, I did not even move the head at all. You shouldn't lift your head, or you shouldn't try to lift your body, although you cannot even lift your body because you'll not be feeling both. Your head, you know, you can move like from this part. So if you have a headache because you moved your head, maybe you were excited to see your child and you lifted your head to see your child, there is this bad headache, like this bad migraine people do have. Diet coke can solve that. I wish someone told me that, although I do not have the headache, but you should go with a diet coke. If I had had the headache, I wouldn't have known that diet coke to help. They'll tell you afterwards, but it helps to know that this is what you should expect and this is what can easily solve it. Diet coke is that coke that has a black cap, or the ones that have this silver label on it. No sugar coke, that's what they call diet coke. A coke that doesn't have sugar. I also wish someone told me that elevating your feet will help with your swollen feet. So throughout pregnancy, I did not have swollen feet. I did not suffer from swollen feet. But after giving birth, after the C-section, I had swollen feet and it was paining me. I wish someone told me that just lifting your feet will help. You don't have to buy compression socks. Put a pillow underneath your feet on your bed when you're sleeping at night. Lift your feet when you're sitting down. Put it on a table or on a chair, whatever, but just try to lift your feet whenever I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? I wish someone told me that just lifting your feet will help. I will not be thinking of, I would have not suffered like a day or two before finding out that that is a solution, and it has not gotten worse. So know this: when your feet just start swelling, lift your feet. After the C-section, even to try and prevent it, just lift your feet. It will help. I wish someone told me to try and poop the first 3 days to avoid constipation. Yes, try and poop the first 3 days. I know you'll be so scared and say, and because you just tore your stomach. See, you don't want to have constipation when you just had a C-section. You don't want to be struggling and be struggling with those muscles that have not even healed. They how many times do they tear in during C-section? I think 7 or 8 times. So you don't want to strain that place. If you poop the first 3 days, you will have it easy. Like, you have it so easy that you might be pooping every other day or every day safe. You will not suffer from constipation. So try and poop the first 3 days. I wish someone told me that. Now I'm telling you, I did do that. I did poop like I went to the toilet like 2 days after my C-section, and it was seamless. I didn't have any issues because my friend that had the C-section suffered from constipation. So she did tell me, and I took her advice. So I'm telling you now. My last but not the least point is C-section is not a taboo. C-section does not make you less of a woman. C-section is not something to be ashamed of. C-section will not stop your breast milk from coming out. I wish someone told me that. It is possible for someone that even gave birth vaginally to have delay in their breast milk. So it is possible for someone having C-section. C-section is not the reason why your breast milk. It does not mean that everybody that have had C-section has had delayed in their breast milk coming out. So I wish someone had told me that. So in conclusion, mamas, do not be scared. What is important is your baby and you coming back alive. If I had not had a C-section, I don't even know if I would have been making this video. Like, I thank God I listened to myself, and I thank God that I have a supportive partner that supported my decision. If I didn't opt for C-section, I don't know, God forbid pattern. I don't know what I would have been saying right now, because when I gave it to my daughter, she wasn't breathing. She wasn't breathing, and the doctor was like, if you had gone through the entire labor process and pushed, you'd have had stillbirth. Of course, my doctor is not good, so we don't know for sure, but when I gave it to my child, she wasn't breathing, and labor would have taken much more longer time because labor just started. So, and you know, as a first time mom, labor would take about 24 to 48 hours, thereabout, give or take. So what would that have said? I just give God the problem. Jesus have mercy. I just give God the praise. I just thank God for the kind of mind he has given to me, and the kind of husband that he has given to me. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make your child less important. It doesn't even, there is no problem. See, my daughter is very, very healthy. She is very, very healthy. C-section doesn't, I don't even know where people get the idea that if you give it to a child, the child will be very thin or unhealthy. Does my child look unhealthy to me? See her hair. See her body. So don't allow anybody to. The most important thing is for you and your child to be alive and healthy and grateful, and sorry, and healthy, and come back home alive. You don't come back empty-handed in the mighty name of Jesus. You will give birth to your child safe and sound. You will not have any issues. I wish you safe delivery, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys. Please, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, share to mamas that need to hear this little thing I have to say, or I just said. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a nice one. Bye.